Okay, what is good YouTube? Montell Christopher Gordon here, aka The Last Pariah, bringing you my first ever YouTube video. Today's video is just gonna be an introduction to the channel and a quick rundown on who I am, where I'm from, why I decided to become an entrepreneur, and why I've decided to start this YouTube channel. Basically just my background information just so you can get to know me a little bit better. Before I get to all of that, I hope you're all having a great day and a blessed 2018 so far. I hope everyone set huge goals for 2018 because I have a great feeling that this year is going to be a banger. If you haven't set any goals yet, don't worry, it's never too late. Just go grab a piece of paper, take your time and write them down. Be precise with your goal setting. Devise a step-by-step, clear-cut plan. Make sure you're breaking down your numbers and working backwards to move forwards. What do I mean by that? Well, if your goal is to make 100k this year, you need to break it down into monthly, weekly, daily, and even hourly figures if you need to. This means you need to be hitting around roughly $274 a day. But do you see how the $274 a day figure sounds much more achievable and attainable than the 100,000 a year? Sometimes, just by changing the way you look at things can make all the difference. It's all about psychology and being able to trick your own mind. Planning is crucial, so don't fly blind. But anyway, I hope you all go out there and smash all the goals you've set for 2018. The main contents of this YouTube channel and what I'll be bringing to you guys is all things entrepreneur. My main focus will be on the world of e-commerce, especially the Shopify dropshipping model. On this YouTube channel, you're going to be seeing me testing out a load of different business models, telling you what's hot, what's not, what works, what doesn't, and what you should be investing your time doing. I'll be breaking down the business models I've tried, such as affiliate marketing and dropshipping. I'll be giving you tutorials on how to start them, what they are, and what you need in order to be successful with them. Basically, I'll be giving you all the information you need to know about e-commerce and how to generate an income online. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into the main squeeze of today's video. So my name's Montell Christopher Gordon. I am a 21-year-old digital entrepreneur and social media marketer from a small city called Sheffield, located in the United Kingdom. I call myself the Last Pariah because I have been branded this name by some of my family members and society because I think differently to everyone else. So I'm seen as a bit of an outcast. For example, the average person thinks it's a good idea to get the best grades they can so they can go and land the best job that they can and work for someone else for the rest of their lives. They think signing over their life to the 40-40-40 plan is what you're supposed to be doing, which is working 40 hours a week for 40k a year for 40 plus years of their lives because they've been taught it's a safe and secure way to get a paycheck at the end of each month, as long as they turn up to the same place every day at the same time and put in the same amount of hours working each week. And they don't mind doing this because they can live from check to check, stay in their comfort zone and not really use their initiative because they are taking orders from their boss. Sorry and no offense to anyone who does this, but I cannot think of anything worse. I refuse to be another man's footstool. Listen, I'm not saying that I've got it all figured out, but the 40-40-40 plan sounds like some sort of scam to me. It doesn't sound right to me. Since when did we allow that to become the norm? There's surely got to be more to life than living for the weekends. I'll give you a quick rundown on my educational history, but I'll try to keep that short. I'm not the smartest of guys, but I'm not the dumbest neither. Throughout my education, I was always that guy to turn up late to class, sit at the back of the class, stare out the window and wonder, why are we all sat here listening to this teacher talk out of textbooks and read off of slides? We should all be out there exploring and discovering shit. Yeah, naturally I was a bit of a class clown and didn't take things too seriously, which I don't think you should anyway. I was never a rude kid. I always had manners. I guess I was just a bit of a rule manipulator, if you get what I mean. I was always leaving deadlines to the last minute and somehow I'd always manage to get good grades. I don't know how I did it. When I say last minute, I'm talking some of my assignments for university got handed in 2 minutes after the due date, even though they said we're not accepting anything after the due date, and I still managed to talk my way out of it. I finished high school with decent grades, I guess. I got A's in science, B's in math and English, and I think the rest were like C's. I think I got like 1 D and that was like food or Spanish or some shit. Something that doesn't matter anyway. Wait a minute, food matters. After high school, I then went on to sixth form for 2 years, which I believe is equivalent to college in America, but I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. I left there with a B in business, a B in physical education and a C in biology. After sixth form, I then attended Sheffield Hallam University, which was the worst decision of my life. I won't talk about why I dropped out in this video because I have that saved for up and coming video, but just know that our education system is very, very broke, and that topic there needs a whole video in itself. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for that one, because that one is going to be a banger. I've got facts and figures saved up for that one. I've been researching for months now. Make sure you stay tuned. So why did I want to become an entrepreneur? I won't go into too much detail in this one because again, I have this video saved for a next up and coming video. I've already got that mapped out. That one also is going to be a banger. But for now, I'll give you a quick rundown on why I chose this path, or why this path chose me. That sounds cringy, but literally I believe that it's kind of in my blood now. Like, you can't take it away from me. Well, number one reason is I want to inspire hundreds, maybe even thousands of people one day. I mean, I just like helping people. That's just the character I am. I already get about 5 DMs a day, no joke, from people popping up to me saying, oh, I watch your stories on Instagram and Snapchat and they're super inspiring. Make sure you keep up your stuff. And I always post the truth on there. If I don't know something or don't have facts and figures to back it up, I do not post. I only speak the truth. I'm trying to stay away from all the bullshit that's being pushed out there these days. If you ever had time to check out my social medias, I'll put the link in the description so you can check that out. But think about it like this: how will getting a job and working for the next man allow me to inspire hundreds and thousands of people? Like, it's just not going to, unless I was doing some sort of like charity work or something like that. That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. There probably is, but I ain't got time to think about that right now. 2, I want to design my own lifestyle, be my own boss, and be free. I mean, truly free. I want to be able to wake up whenever I want to wake up, go wherever I want to go, buy anything I want to buy. If I want to buy a Lamborghini here and there, I'll be able to do that. That's the type of lifestyle I'm trying to design. Who really wants a Lamborghini when they're 60 years old? I'm trying to get it now. Imagine how stupid you'd look pulling up in a Lamborghini and it takes you about 10 minutes just to get out of it because all your joints are so f***ed up from arthritis. You'll be getting out of Lambo like this. No offense to old people, I love old people. When I say free, I mean truly free. I'm not talking about working 5 days a week and then having 2 days of free time on the weekends for me, type of free. Like, that's not free. I do not mean only being allowed 4 weeks of holiday a year if you're lucky, type of free. That's not freedom. And I don't mean being told how many days of the year I'm allowed to be sick for, type of freedom. That definitely is not freedom. Can you imagine that? Being told how many days of the year you're allowed to be sick for? Barely. Listen, I felt like this for as long as I can remember. So it's just not gonna change anytime soon. So there's no point trying to change me or my mindset. Like, you're wasting your time. Free? Having a job doesn't even make sense to me. Okay, let's take 2 candidates. Both of them are making 100K a year. One of them is a worker and one of them is a business owner. Which one of them is in a better position? If you said the guy with the job's in a better position, you need to click off this video like right now. Like, this is not for you, wherever the thing is. Let me break it down to you like this. The guy with the job has to pay 40% tax. Whereas the guy that has the online business can file for an LLC and then only pay 21% tax. I mean, it's only £19,000 more than the guy with the job in returned earnings. Who doesn't want £19,000 more? The guy with the job will always have to listen to his boss or take orders from someone else. Whereas the guy with the online business is his own boss and doesn't have to take orders from no one other than himself. The guy with the job, his earnings will be capped. There's only so much money he can actually earn until it is capped off. There's a limit basically. But the guy with the online business has no limit.
The limit does not exist.
There's actually endless potential for his business to grow. Like, imagine this. It's not impossible for a business, especially an e-commerce business, making 100K a year to then jump up to 500K a year. Now you tell me what kind of job has those capabilities. I'll wait. The person with the job has to turn up to work every day, whereas the guy that has the online business, all he needs is a laptop, some Wi-Fi, and he can work anywhere in the world. He can literally make money in bed. He can literally make money on the beach. On the beach. The guy with the job will always have less time than the entrepreneur. I know that entrepreneurs can work up to some crazy hours. I've been working 16-hour shifts. Like, when entrepreneurs say you're going to be working some 16-hour shifts, I thought they were joking, but yo, I've been working some 16-hour shifts, I'm not gonna lie. But eventually, guess what the business owner will be able to do? Eventually, they'll be able to hire VAs, virtual assistants, which will be able to manage his business for him, basically. Whereas, do you think the guy with the job can hire a VA to do his office work for him? No. Because the guy with the online business now has a virtual assistant running his business for him, he now has free time on his hands to develop other streams of income. Therefore, he becomes wealthier and wealthier. That's why the rich get richer and the poor stay poor, because the rich focus on developing and acquiring true assets, assets that are gonna generate them income. Whereas the poor think working harder or getting a second job will solve all their problems, which is quite sad in fact. We need to figure out ways to stop working for money and start making money work for us. That's the real way to financial freedom. A man that trades his time directly for money will always be a slave to the dollar. Because guess what happens when they stop working? And it was when my mother passed away when I was 13 years old. It made me look at things differently, and it made me realize that life can be ridiculously short-lived. Which is cliche, I know, but when shit like that happens to you, God forbid, it will change your whole paradigm on life. So I refuse to take my life for granted and waste it on something that doesn't bring me happiness, fulfillment, or enjoyment. Time is way more precious than money. Your time does not directly equal money. Money can always be made. I mean, you can go and wash your neighbor's flipping cars and make money. Not a pleasant job, but at the end of the day, you will make money. You can literally go and flip burgers at Burger King bars and make money. But now tell me, how much time can you generate and create? With everyone's brains combined on this earth, we still couldn't make a single second, not even a measly second of time. So your time is not worth $8, $10, $12 an hour. You can always go get a job. Jobs will always be there. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. The system is designed for you to work, so don't let them fool you. I just don't think your main aim in life and your plan A should be settling for a job. Like, that shouldn't be your plan A. It shouldn't even be your plan B, in fact. It should be your plan Z. For when all your business ventures, everything you've ever tried completely fails, and because you've got no more energy mentally or physically, that's when you should go and get a job. I mean, think about it like this. You can go back to university when you are 40 years old and get a degree, then get a job if everything else fails. But what you can't get is a second shot at this life thing, so you may as well play it big. It's like everyone's scared to lose, but nobody really realizes that the best lessons come after the losses. Losing and failing isn't the opposite of success. It's actually and genuinely part of the success. If you're scared to take risks and you go your whole life living in your comfort zone, in your safety net, you have lost by default. Nobody in history has ever become great playing it safe. But yeah, those are some of my main reasons why I want to become an entrepreneur in the first place. There's a lot more, believe me, which I've saved for another video. It's actually going to be called Top 10 Reasons to Become an Entrepreneur. So why did I start YouTube? Well, I actually got the idea from my uncle Gary V. Man, I love that guy. He has been a huge inspiration in my life. If I ever get the chance to meet Gary V, that would be probably the best day of my life. He's just a straight hustler. You cannot tell him nothing. I started YouTube because I want to inspire people to start going out there and chasing their dreams too. I want to document my journey as an entrepreneur from virtually scratch. I'm talking rock bottom. I'm in the same position as some of you guys probably watching this right now. Apart from the fact that I've actually tested out a few business models such as dropshipping and affiliate marketing, which were both quite successful. I actually managed to generate around $300 in my first 2 weeks of dropshipping. But besides from that, I'm starting from literally zero. This makes me more relatable to you guys because I don't already own successful businesses or have a load of money to start either. Therefore, I'm removing all your excuses for you. Like, you've literally got no other excuse than laziness now. I don't even have a proper camera. I'm using my iPhone on some books right now. When I was deciding whether or not to start YouTube, I was actually gonna wait until my businesses were successful. But then I thought, I'm grinding and hustling it out anyway, so I might as well go grab the camera and document the journey. Not only that, but I'll be able to look back at myself in the future when I'm much more successful, and I'll be able to see the progress from week on week. So what's going on in my life right now, you may ask? I have devoted my life to self-mastery. These next 8 years of my life do not belong to me. they belong to the hustle. I am that serious. I've been reading books every day, listening to successful entrepreneurs speak every day, day in, day out. I've literally devised a daily routine. Get up at 5:30 in the morning. That I have my day planned out by 30-minute intervals every single day to increase productivity. I'm literally studying e-commerce like crazy right now, learning everything and anything I can from anybody, because I aim to be a millionaire before I'm 30 years old. That is actually one of my goals. And I'm not just a kid on the internet saying I want to be a millionaire by this age. I've literally sat down and planned out the next 8 years of my life week by week, so I can see weekly financial figures on what I need to be hitting to stay on target. I currently own a clothing line called Claremont, which should be dropping in 2018. I'm super excited for that. That is literally my baby. I love that with all my heart. I'll throw the link in the description so you can go check out the Instagram and whatnot. But yeah, I taught myself Adobe Illustrator and how to design graphics so I can design my own clothes now. I own my own web design agency, which I can't really talk too much about right now. I basically build websites for clients. If you ever need a website built, I'm the guy. Again, that's all self-taught. I'm all about learning new skills and increasing my value, because if I want to be a millionaire, I first have to be worth $1 million. To increase your worth, first you have to increase your value, and you do that by learning crucial and valuable skill sets. That's why I devoted myself to reading loads and loads of books and developing as much skill sets as I can. I'm currently developing some more affiliate marketing sites that should be up and running by the end of this month. I also have an old friend, and we've recently come back into contact with each other, and we've been discussing starting a social media marketing agency together, which I'm super stoked about. Shout out to Ty Lopez for blowing up SMMA. By the end of 2018, I aim to have at least 4 different streams of income, each of which bringing me 4 figures a month. Again, I have a step-by-step plan on how I'm going to do this, and I'm sure I'll mention it in one of my other videos. But with all that being said, this is me wrapping up my first ever YouTube video. If you've enjoyed any contents of this video, please give me a big thumbs up. It will help me so much and will be really appreciated. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I've got some fire content planned for you guys. You do not want to miss that. And my videos are only going to get better from here on out. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comment section below or hit me up on my social medias. Again, the link is in the description. The blind lead the blind, and only the pariahs see the truth. Peace.